30-yard field goal as the Bears beat the Vikings 12-10 to move Chicago to 4-8. Josh Dobbs picked off 4 times by that Bears defense. Minnesota falls to 6-6, but holds on to a wild card spot in the NFC, dropping from 6 down to 7. Justin Jefferson inactive for the 7th consecutive game with a hamstring injury, expected though to return in Week 14 after the Vikings bye. Meantime, in Carolina, the Panthers fired head coach Frank Reich after a 1-10 start. In an interview with the Charlotte Observer Monday, Reich says, quote, "This is probably the final chapter of my NFL journey." The Panthers turned to special teams coordinator Chris Tabor as the interim head coach. And the Raiders released cornerback Marcus Peters, who was benched Sunday after a missed tackle and a sideline exchange with Antonio Pierce. This has been NFL Network Now on the Westwood One Radio Network.
Wesley Financial Group is not a law firm.
This story is called The Ugly Truth About Timeshare. If you think you've done your family a favor by buying a timeshare, you need my help. Hello, I'm Chuck McDowell, CEO and founder of Wesley Financial Group. 10 years ago, I started helping folks cancel their timeshare. In the process, started what's now called the timeshare cancellation industry. Timeshare is the only thing that you can buy that you can't tell me how much it's going to cost or when it's going to end. When you buy a timeshare, you give them a blank check to fill out any amount they want for annual maintenance and assessment fees. The crazy thing is, this never ends. Even when you die, your family's now going to be stuck with this burden. Stop the insanity today. Call my office now. If we take you as a client, I guarantee we'll cancel your timeshare or you'll pay nothing.
Call for your free information kit. 800-462-3333. That's 800-462-3333. 800-462-3333.
And it is 7:30. 7:30 if you're keeping score. Let me do the calculations, and I'll give that to you in Zulu time. I believe it would be about 12:30 Zulu time, if I remember the corrections. You do keep Zulu time, don't you, Gene?
I've heard of Zulu time, but no, I don't.
Yeah, that's Greenwich Mean Time.
Oh, okay, Greenwich Mean.
Yeah, military communications back in my day.
There's a lot of mean people. So.
Yeah, it was all in Zulu time. Anyway, speaking of military, the Friday night, you're going to join the Navy, right?
Yes, for a short while, like every year.
Okay. And are you going to learn to salute Chris Haw?
Yes, it'll be a big job, but somebody has to do it.
Yeah, well, you don't salute Chris, okay?
No, well, he's now retired.
He's a civilian.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Although I'm sure if you wanted to still salute him, that would put a smile on him.
Yes, and of course you can always give him the naval salute, right?
Yes, that's right.
Okay. Anyway, Friday night, it's the Navy base.
Navy base, their annual Christmas parade. Yes, they have a Christmas parade. It's the best kept secret in the county.
And everybody is invited.
That's right.
Yes.
And
now,
that's when it's officially Christmas time after that.
Yes. And make sure, if you do want to go, that you have your license and registration and proof of insurance. And, just one of the precautions for entering a U.S. military installation.
Yes.
Okay.
That it is.
You have that all in a bundle pinned to your shirt, right?
Right, that's right. Pinned just inside over my heart.
Okay. Oh, well, let's see. Thanksgiving week is over. We've finished Black Friday, Cyber Monday, and everything else, right?
Yeah. Are we forgetting something?
Not yet, I don't think.
It's getting tough to keep track of everything.
Yes. Yeah, everybody, every day is a special day. Put a name on it, right?
That's right, somewhere.
Okay.
Somehow.
Yes. And let's celebrate some birthdays. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Our big shot birthdays: Motown Records founder Berry Gordy Jr., 94. Singer, songwriter, Hey Baby, Bruce Chanel is 83. Singer Randy Newman is 80. He's the guy that did Short People and so many other things.
And other ones, too.
Yeah. You remember Paul Schaefer with the Late Show with David Letterman?
I do.
He's 74. Actor Ed Harris, 73. Actor S. Efata Murkerson is 71. Actor Judd Nelson, 64, one of the Brat Pack. Drummer Matt Cameron of Pearl Jam, 61. Actor Jane Sibbett, 61. Comedian Jon Stewart, 61. Actor Garcelle Bouvet is 57. Actor Gina Tognoni is 50. Actor Malcolm Goodwin, 48. Actor Ryan Quanten, 47. Actor Amy Garcia, 45. Actor Daniel Henney, 44. Actor Mary Elizabeth Winstead is 39. Actor Scarlett Pomers is 35. Local birthdays, got some coming up.
For more than a century, AM radio has evolved to meet the needs of our community. In their car, at home, or on the job, more than 80 million listeners depend on AM radio each month. AM radio is also the backbone of the emergency alert system, which keeps us safe in dangerous times. It's reliable, free, and public safety depends on it. Text AM to 52886 and tell Congress we need AM radio in cars. This message furnished by the National Association of Broadcasters.
Happy birthday, Alfredo Guzman, Ava Morencia, Kendall Shields, Connor Wyatt, Natalia Nero, Jose Contreras, Eva Villegas, Nina Hernandez, Andres Villagomez, Liz Gonzalez, Steve Solis, Felipe Vega, Nicole Trujillo, Chance McNeese, and Colin McLeese. Also, Nicole Valadez, Rachel Pena, Richard Gonzalez, and Brian Austin Vasquez Jr. Well, happy birthday to each and every one of them. Have you noticed something like at the grocery store? What used to be a 5-pound bag of sugar is now a 4-pound bag?
Yeah, it could be. You got more people with sweet tooths than ever?
Well, no, it's product shrinkage.
Shrinkage. Well, it's quality control.
They're putting less in the package. I really noticed it earlier today when I stopped by the 7-Eleven and I bought a 2 Musketeers bar.
Yeah, things are all adjusting.
Yeah. And I'm still trying to figure out, okay, they sell Coke and Pepsi in 12-ounce cans.
Right.
And prices really skyrocketed. But you pay even more if you buy a 7-ounce can. Why is that? They charge you more for the 7-ounce can than the 12-ounce can.
I do not know. But I'm sure there's a good reason.
I'm sure there is. Must be marketing, right?
Marketing, yes.
Okay.
Marketing.
Well, we're going to mark it right into the news.
All right, here we go.
It's a look at world and California news headlines right now, and it is brought to you by Lock Air Conditioning and Custom Sheet Metal. Lock, your year-round comfort specialist.
CBS News Brief. Rescuers in India have just brought all 41 workers out of a collapsed tunnel in the Himalayas, where they'd been trapped for 17 days. They're being taken to a temporary medical camp set up inside the tunnel for checkups. The crowd outside cheered, "Long live Mother India." More hostages are expected to be freed in Gaza on this 5th day of an extended truce with Hamas. CBS's Imtiaz Tayyab is in Jerusalem.
We will see a further 10 hostages released tonight and tomorrow night in exchange for 30 Palestinian prisoners tonight and again tomorrow night.
Hunter Biden offering to testify publicly next month before lawmakers looking into an impeachment inquiry of his father's administration. Correspondent Catherine Herridge from Washington.
Hunter Biden's attorney makes the argument that this year-long plus investigation by House Republicans hasn't provided this connective tissue.
CBS News Brief. I'm Deborah Rodriguez.
Become a Lock Air Conditioning VIP customer and get special pricing on cooling and heating tune-ups all year long. Call today to become a Lock Air Conditioning VIP customer at 760-93-LOCKE. That's 760-93-LOCKE. Lock VIPs receive discounted service and maintenance, discounted repairs, and priority service with prompt service. Lock Air Conditioning is your local York dealer, but they repair it all. So when the need arises, don't hesitate to call Lock Air Conditioning at 760-93-LOCKE. That's 760-93-LOCKE. Lock, the only name in air conditioning for over 40 years. York, install with confidence. Contractor's license number 696216.
California headline news after strong condemnation for liking what appeared to be an anti-Semitic post on his ex-social media platform. Elon Musk visits Israel and says it was disturbing to see how Hamas supporters reacted to the murders of innocent Israelis.
And to also watch the video where the murderers are rejoicing.
Exactly, that's the worst part in the movie. Yes. I was shocked by it. Celebrating
the murder of innocent people.
Musk meeting with Israeli President Isaac Herzog and Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu. Governor Gavin Newsom says the state is allocating more money to help the state's homeless, part of a $1 billion plan passed by the legislature. He says the state is seeing results after issuing money to provide housing and care.
$415 million has gone out the door, and as a consequence of that, a little over 13,000 people have been supported in communities all across the state.
Massive fire at a South Los Angeles construction site this morning. Jeff Scott, California News.
World in California News headlines brought to you this morning by Lock Air Conditioning and Sheet Metal. For repair, for replacement, call the experts. Lock Air Conditioning and Custom Sheet Metal.
Did you hear that? It sounded like a snake.
I did. That's no snake. Smell that?
Rotten eggs, right?
Yep. I think we just found a natural gas leak. Let's get out of here. Have your phone on you?
Sure do.
Good. Call 911. I'll call the gas company. We need to report this right away.
This important natural gas safety message has been brought to you by Great Basin Gas Transmission Company.
Did you know there's a way to outsmart COVID if you get it? Now there are medicines that can treat COVID whether or not you've been vaccinated, which is great news, especially if you're over 50. If taken in the first 5 days of having symptoms, COVID medicines can help stop the illness from getting serious. Call a healthcare provider or the statewide COVID hotline at 833-422-4255 to learn more about COVID medicines. Brought to you by the California Department of Public Health.
And it's page one of the local news. Page one, a service of El Centro Motors, Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers. Quick Lane, 3 locations in the Valley. And remember, Quick Lane services all makes and all models, and you never need an appointment.
Taking a look at the latest in local news for a Tuesday morning, a small earthquake was reported near Borrego Springs. The magnitude 3.2 earthquake was reported at 2:20 a.m. this morning. The epicenter was about 15 miles northeast of Borrego Springs. There were no reports of injury or damage. Well, the city of El Centro will host a Christmas tree lighting and street fair. The annual event will be on Friday, December the 1st. The festivities include entertainment, music, and even cookie decorating. There will be photos with Santa and gifts for the kids. The annual event, however, will shift to a new location this year. El Centro Fire Station number 3 on Waterman Avenue across from Walmart. The fun begins at 5 p.m. and continues until 9. KXO News Time, 7:42.
Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers have the best price on name brand tires guaranteed. Now we're talking Michelin, Pirelli, Dunlop, Bridgestone, Continental, and more. See a Quick Lane service advisor and get the best price guaranteed. Remember, Quick Lane services all makes and all models, and they're conveniently located in the Brawley Auto Center, at the Imperial Valley Mall, at El Centro Motors, and their new mobile service van comes to you with no added charge.
Continuing with more local news, Seroptimus International El Centro will host their annual holiday project, Christmas at the Movies. The service club is working with Womanhaven, a Center for Family Solutions, and CASA of Imperial Valley to treat kids in their care to a special day. Over 200 children are expected to attend a private screening of the Disney movie Wish. The club will treat the kids to the movie, as well as snacks, goodies, and photo booth. The Seroptimists was still looking for sponsors that want to adopt a child, help pay for the event. Donations may be made at the Seroptimist website, and that website is Seroptimist, or it's SIELcentro.com. And finally, a toy drive. Mechanics Bank is holding a toy drive. It is for the Sheriff's Activities League and the Sheriff's Office. They will be accepting new unwrapped toys through December the 6th. The toys can be dropped off at the Mechanics Bank branches. That's Brawley, El Centro, and Hopeville. That concludes this edition of Local News. Page 2 coming up.
Page 1 of the Local News has been a service of Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers, 3 locations in the Valley at El Centro Motors in the Brawley Auto Center, Highway 86 and Julia Drive, and at the Imperial Valley Mall. And of course, their mobile vans go where you are at no additional cost. It's the Peanut Patch. We're going to make your holiday shopping so easy. Just visit the Peanut Patch in Yuma. Well, Donna and Pat are celebrating their 26th anniversary at the Peanut Patch. And you're going to love what you see. You see, they've been taking care of people for so many years because they do it right. They've got a great variety of gift packs, and they can ship them anywhere in the world to your friends and loved ones. The Peanut Patch, open Monday through Saturday, 9 a.m. till 5 p.m. Yuma time, closed on Sundays. Visit the Peanut Patch. You're going to love what you see. Pecan turtles. How about yogurt-covered peanuts? I mean, they make them right there, and you're going to love how fresh they are, how tasty they are, and when you give them as gifts, people are going to love what you give them. The Peanut Patch in Yuma. How do you get there? Google the Peanut Patch. You'll get directions. It's easy. The Peanut Patch in Yuma. You're going to love the Peanut Patch. And it's page 2 of the Local News with weather, all brought to you by Burgers and Beer, serving the best burgers in town. Daily lunch specials Monday through Friday. And, of course, happy hour, 3 till 6 p.m. daily.
Continuing with more local news, the annual holiday tour will be held December the 2nd. The event is hosted by Pioneers Museum. It is an evening of holiday customs, cuisine, and entertainment from around the world. It'll be held at Pioneers Museum on Ayton Road, and that's from 6 to 8 p.m. Admission is $10 for adults and $5 for children under 12. Well, the Humane Society of Imperial County is looking to empty the shelter. The Bizzle Pet Foundation is working with the Humane Society to encourage adoptions between December the 1st and the 17th of this year. Foundation sponsors reduce adoption fees so someone can take home a furry friend from the local shelter. Potential adoptions can be viewed in care of the local shelter, and that's at the Humane Society of Imperial County website. And the regular meeting of the Calipatria City Council is scheduled for today. Closed session for the council will enter contract negotiations with the city manager. On the open session agenda, it is a resolution authorizing submittal of combined Cal Recycle grants and payments. The council will also discuss changes to increase employee insurance benefits. The meeting convenes at 5:30 for closed session and 6 p.m. for open session at the Calipatria City Hall. We'll be back with a look at the weather.
At
Burgers and beer, Christmas is one of the most important times of the year for us. It's a time for us to stop and give thanks for our blessings and celebrate the birth of Jesus Christ. Let the spirit of love gently fill our hearts and homes. In this loveliest of seasons, may you find many reasons for happiness. Wishing you and your family health, happiness, peace, and prosperity this holiday season and in the coming new year. From your Burgers and Beer family.
Here's Carroll Buckley with a weather update.
The National Weather Service says high pressure aloft will continue to keep temperatures above normal today. The upper level pattern will begin to shift tomorrow as a shortwave trough brings breezy conditions to the Imperial and Yuma valleys. A secondary trough will rotate through the desert southwest late this week into this weekend, ushering in much cooler air and promoting better rain chances across much of the region. Drier conditions with rebounding temperatures can be expected early next week. 71 our high yesterday, 48 the overnight low. Mostly cloudy early today, then gradually becoming sunny. Look for a high near 73. West wind about 5 miles an hour, then becoming north. Mostly clear tonight with a low around 48. West wind about 5 miles an hour, becoming south-southeast after midnight. Tomorrow, sunny with a high near 73. Look for west winds 10 to 15 miles an hour, then picking up 20 to 25 miles an hour later in the morning with gusts as high as 35 miles an hour. 52 degrees, 47% relative humidity, wind out of the west-southwest 5 to 7 miles an hour. Local news, page 2, brought to you by Burgers and Beer, the place for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Bring the family or meet your friends at Burgers and Beer.
Timing is everything, and this marks the beginning of the most wonderful time of the year when families come together, traditions come alive, and so does the Black Friday Sell-a-thon at your San Diego County Ford dealers, where the best deals on the entire Ford lineup of trucks and SUVs continue all weekend long, like the built Ford Tough F-150, part of F-Series, America's best-selling trucks for 46 years and counting, the adventure-ready Ford Bronco Sport, with GOAT modes to help you conquer the great outdoors, or the electrifying Ford Mustang Mach-E with 0 to 60 thrills and 0 emissions. It all starts at your San Diego County Ford dealers. Kick off the holiday season with exclusive offers on your favorite Ford vehicles. And now's the best time to find the perfect Ford for you. The Black Friday Sell-a-thon is on at your San Diego County Ford dealers. Don't wait. This is your time. The Black Friday Sell-a-thon ends November 27th. Based on 1977 to 2022 CY total sales.
All offers valid at Imperial County Ford dealers. And it's sports time, brought to you by Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District, an affiliate of the Scripps Health Network, working together to provide you the best care. Well, taking a look at NFL Monday Night Football, the Bears beat the Vikings. Yeah, it ended up 12-10. The Bears held on, didn't score a touchdown, but they beat the Vikes 12-10. And Vikings coach Kevin O'Connell is going to evaluate Josh Dobbs as their starting quarterback as the path moves forward. Dobbs threw 4 interceptions last night. And, O'Connell said he's going to spend the team's upcoming bye week reviewing the best path forward at that position. Meanwhile, veteran defensive end Jason Pierre-Paul is expected to sign with the Miami Dolphins in the wake of a season-ending Achilles injury to linebacker Jalen Phillips. The South Florida native Pierre-Paul, who signed with the New Orleans Saints on November 15th and is on the team's practice squad, said in a post on his Instagram account Monday that he's coming home. And Bills defensive end Shaq Lawson shared his side of events and apologized after a video was shared on social media of him and other Buffalo defensive linemen confronting fans during the 37-34 overtime loss at the Eagles. KXO Sports Time. is 7:53.
Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District, ready to serve you and your family for all of your healthcare needs. Let our team of dedicated physicians guide you on your journey to better health. Pioneers is a recognized leader in healthcare and has more than 10 health centers and clinics throughout the Imperial Valley. When the need arises, don't hesitate to come and see us. We have services and locations in Calexico and Raleigh, and of course, our award-winning hospital, Pioneers Memorial. For more information on all Pioneer services, visit www.pmhd.org today.
Well, let's take a look at NBA basketball. It was the Wizards whipped the Pistons 126-107. Trailblazers topped the Pacers 114-110. Jazz jumped on the Pelicans 114-112. Nuggets, they clobbered the Clippers 113-104. And the Lakers lost. Yeah, the 76ers beat up on the Lakers 138-94. And looking at the game, nobody has spent more time on an NBA court playing in games than LeBron James. James set the mark in the most lopsided loss of his career. Yeah, James has now played 66,319 minutes in his career, passing Kareem Abdul-Jabbar's total. And what else is happening in college football rankings? It's Georgia, Michigan, Washington, and Florida State. And Colorado lost its second quarterback recruit in as many days when Danny O'Neal decommitted from the Buffalo's 2024 class. O'Neal is a three-star recruit out of Indianapolis who chose Colorado over offers from Northwestern, Kentucky, Illinois, West Virginia, Syracuse, Cincinnati, and a handful of other programs. The Buffalo's staff lost a commitment Sunday from quarterback Antoine Hill, the number 46 prospect in the 2025 class. That's it for Sports Time, brought to you by Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District. Log on to pmhd.org for more information about Pioneers. BHE Renewables in Calipatria has an opening for a plant maintenance planner. Bachelor's degree or foreign equivalent in mechanical engineering or related engineering field, plus 1 year of experience performing audits of geothermal or hydroelectric power plant processes. Equipment and inventory, working with an Oracle WAMS work order inventory system or equivalent, customizing geothermal or hydroelectric plant DCS architecture, subsystems, and specific equipment and machinery, working with power plant operational and safety protocols. Wage range is $87,600 to $123,700 per year. Apply to Bert Shore, BHE Renewables, LLC, 7030 Gentry Road, Calipatria, California, 92233, or bert.shore@bherenewables.com. An equal employment opportunity. Financial news and the weather brought to you by Southwest Security, a locally owned company protecting you and your property. Southwest Security also offering live scan fingerprinting to the public. U.S. home prices continued to rise in September, hitting a new record high and marking the 8th consecutive month of increases, according to data released today. Even as mortgage rates lingered above 7% in September, historically low inventory continued to push up the price of a home. Prices rose 0.7% in September from the month before, according to seasonally adjusted data from the S&P CoreLogic Case-Shiller U.S. National Home Price Index. Compared to a year ago, the National Composite Index also rose, with prices up 3.9% from September 2022. And in a gift to American shoppers this holiday season, gasoline prices have dropped for 61 consecutive days after getting dangerously close to highs in September. The average price for a gallon of regular gas stood at $3.25 a gallon Tuesday, according to the AAA. That's down 5 cents from a week ago, 26 cents from a month ago. Gas prices have now fallen every day since the peak on September 18th, according to AAA data. The streak is a victory for consumers, saving them extra cash just in time for the crucial holiday shopping season. Wall Street right now is showing green, but barely. The Dow up 107 points at 35,440. The S&P 500 up 5 at 45,55. The NASDAQ up 6 at 14,248. And gold up $18.30 an ounce. Oil up $1.52 a barrel.
Hi, this is Jason Jackson, owner of Southwest Security. 2 years ago, I opened Southwest Postal, offering you 24-hour access 365 days a year. So if you're tired of dealing with the inconvenience of our post office hours and you would like to be able to get your mail when you want, Saturdays, Sundays, holidays, in the middle of the night, then come visit us at Southwest Postal with 24-hour staff. Plus, we're also your local FedEx, DHL, and Postal Service Center. We even offer text message and email notification when you receive your mail. Southwest Postal at the corner of 4th and Heil in El Centro.
Today will begin mostly cloudy, then become sunny with a high near 73. West wind about 5 miles an hour, then becoming north. Tonight, mostly clear, a low around 48. West wind around 5 miles an hour, becoming south-southeast after midnight. On Wednesday, it'll be sunny with a high near 73. West winds 10 to 15 miles an hour, becoming 20 to 25 miles an hour, gusting up to 35 miles an hour. 53 degrees, 48% relative humidity, wind out of the west, 3 to 5 miles an hour. Financial news and the weather brought to you by Southwest Security, offering 24-hour-a-day post office boxes at Southwest Postal, 4th and Heil, El Centro.
Start the day off right with your favorite drink from Brickhouse Coffee, next door to Brickhouse Deli at the Lisa Tucker Center in Imperial. Brickhouse Coffee has so many drinks to choose from. Hot drinks, blended drinks, or cold drinks, including the best tea in the valley with different flavors. Open daily with a convenient drive-thru. And next door, Brickhouse Deli with big, bold, fresh flavor. The Valley's premier deli, serving breakfast and lunch. So come visit them both at the Lisa Tucker Center on West 8th Road in Imperial.
The best oldies on the radio. KXO El Centro on AM 12.
This is CBS News on the Hour, presented by Indeed.com.
I'm Steve Kathan. A House panel has just rejected an offer from President Biden's son Hunter to give public testimony in the investigation into his business dealings, insisting instead on a closed-door meeting followed by hearings. CBS's Catherine Herridge in Washington.
Hunter Biden's lead attorney, Abby Lowell, makes this offer for his client to publicly testify before the House Oversight and Judiciary Committees both issued subpoenas for records and for a closed-door transcribed interview, or what's mostly referred to as a deposition.
Hunter Biden today called the Republican investigation a fishing expedition. An extension of the truce in Gaza is holding, providing time for additional aid to enter and for the release of more hostages. CBS's Holly Williams.
Hamas told CBS News it's hoping to negotiate a new deal to release not just women and children, but also male hostages and Israeli soldiers. By Israel's count, around 170 hostages are still being held in the Gaza Strip.
In northern India, all 41 trapped workers were successfully pulled today from a collapsed mountain tunnel more than 2 weeks after their ordeal began. The BBC's Samira Hussain reports rescue teams used drills to create a passageway to safety.
They will get a full checkup by doctors that are on standby. Then they will be taken in ambulances to nearby hospitals if that's what is needed for them. Others we're hearing may be helicoptered directly to their hometowns, to their villages.
Well, back here at home, CBS's Mark Strassman is at the Carter Center in Atlanta, where people will pay tribute to former First Lady Rosalynn Carter today.
Mrs. Carter's family and friends want today to be a celebration, not a moment of sorrow, a celebration of her long life and legacy. And this afternoon, a special tribute service. And among the invited guests, President Biden, Vice President Harris and their spouses, the Clintons, and 3 former First Ladies, Bush, Obama, and Trump.
Frigid wintertime temperatures have invaded the upper half of the country. There's snow in some places, too. In Chicago, Matt DiMatteo, one of the people working to resettle migrants, is concerned.
It is cold outside today, so I will tell you the challenges are huge because as the temperatures start to drop, we have about 1,200 people still outside of police stations sleeping outside, and that's a big challenge for us.
A private report says consumer confidence is up this month as the crucial holiday shopping season is kicking into high gear. Checking Wall Street right now, the Dow is up 115 points. The S&P is up 5 points. The NASDAQ is ahead 12 points. This is CBS News.
You don't need a job platform, you need a hiring partner. Indeed lets you schedule and conduct virtual interviews all from one place. Start at Indeed.com/credits.
Hi, what brings you to the clinic today?
Oh, the baby's not feeling well. I think she might have a fever.
Well, let's check her temp with the Exergen thermometer. You're right. These Exergen thermometers are very accurate. Reads 101.2.
Oh, gosh. Well, that Exergen thermometer sure is fast and easy to use.
Yes, and many doctors recommend Exergen for home use.
Exergen thermometers, backed by over 100 clinical studies, are available at Walgreens and participating retailers. Learn more at Exergen.com.
Dell's Cyber Monday event is their biggest sale of the year. Shop limited time deals on laptops like the stylish, innovative XPS 13, engineered to do it all on the Intel Evo platform. Plus, save big on ultra-sharp monitors and top brand accessories. It's the perfect time to upgrade any home, business, or gaming setup powered by Intel Core processors. Shop now at Dell.com/deals to take advantage of huge savings and free shipping. Again, that's Dell.com/deals.
An Oscar-winning actor uses an award show to go off script.
Robert De Niro needed to get something off his chest at the Gotham Awards.
The beginning of my speech was edited, cut out. I didn't know about it, and I want to read it.
Part of his Killers of the Flower Moon tribute included a political jab.
The former president lied to us more than 30,000 times during his 4 years in office. But with all his lies, he can't hide his soul.
De Niro likened it to crimes committed against the Osage people, subject of Martin Scorsese's movie, whose star, Native American Lily Gladstone, won the award for Outstanding Lead Performance. The movie Past Lives won top honors. Deborah Rodriguez, CBS News, New York.
Baseball's A's are leaving Oakland for Las Vegas, but the city will have the B's to cheer on, a new Oakland minor league team. Owners say they're going to stay in the city forever. Steve Kathan, CBS News.
And now, more of the best oldies on the radio with Carroll Buckley.
12:30.